I'll come back to you in a bit. Hi everybody. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Well, I just came home. How you doing? We're on the air. I'm going to attempt now. Boy, did I screw up or did I screw up? But I was having supper a few moments ago and we're live. We're live. We're live. Yes, friends, we're live. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows it. We're live, damn it, we're live. How you doing? Come on, join us. Why don't we get some sports news here? First of all, uh, okay, posting it up already, and I've already screwed up, so we're going on for an extra hour. Well, no, not extra hour, but an extra few minutes. Okay, let us take a look at all the performers set to hit the stage during Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 58 is finally here. Yay! And soon either the San Francisco 49ers or Kansas City Chiefs will be crowned the big champion. These two teams are not only the ones who will be taking the field, but numerous singers will be included in the festiveness. Before kickoff, multiple pregame performances will be broadcast. Here's a look at the entertainers scheduled. The halftime show, which will not be sponsored by Pepsi, first time in decades. Usher, the eighth-time Grammy Award-winning singer, will be taking the stage for the most-watched musical performance of the year, the Super Bowl halftime show. Throughout his career, he has sold over 80 million records, has 9 number-one singles, and has earned 34 ASCAP awards, 9 Soul Train Music Awards, 8 American Music Awards, and with 18 awards, is the 5th most awarded artist at the Billboard Music Awards. The only thing he hasn't got is 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Reba McEntire will be singing our national anthem 50 years after performing the anthem at the 1974 National Finals Rodeo in Oklahoma. Helped launch her career. McIntyre said she can't think of a better way to celebrate the anniversary and is honored to be chosen. The award-winning singer's career has spanned through music, television, films, theater, retail, and hospitality. She is a Country Music Hall of Fame and Hollywood Bowl member, and she is coming back to television. NBC has reportedly asked her has okayed a pilot that features most of the people from her Reba series. This is going to be fun. Now, Post Malone will be singing America the Beautiful before the big game. He rose to fame in 2015 and has had chart-topping songs ever since. Andra Day will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing, a hymn written by NAACP. Let's try that again, slowly. NAACP leader James Weldon Johnson in 1900. Day's biggest hit, Rise Up, went triple platinum and generated over 1 billion streams. Her career also spans into the acting world, and she earned an Oscar nomination for Best Actress in the United States versus Billie Holiday. In-game, for the first time ever, the Super Bowl will have an in-game DJ. DJ Cascade will perform a set before the game during warm-ups and will bring entertainment during breaks in the action. Uh, Taisto was originally scheduled to be the in-game DJ, but had to back out due to a family emergency, and we want to wish the best for the family. I hope all is well for him and his family. Prayers, good vibes, and hugs. All pregame and halftime entertainment will also include American Sign Language performances. The national anthem will be signed by actor Daniel Durant on behalf of the National Association of the Deaf. America the Beautiful will be signed by model and dancer Angel Pinero on behalf of the National Association of the Deaf. Actor and choreographer Shaheem Sanchez will sign Lift Every Voice and Sing, and will perform the ASL rendition of the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show. Apple replaces Pepsi. Now, CBS will have all-day coverage as networks, with the exception of our Canadian brethren, tend to goose up things. They will not have the traditional presidential interview because Joe Biden decided to chicken out, which is not right. TV, CBS, Nickelodeon, Univision for our Spanish language viewers. And they'll be streamed on CBS broadcast, and it'll be streamed on CBS on Paramount Plus. Okay, we're cooking. Former Cowboy Emmitt Smith has had enough. And he said that much. He said that much on NBC Sports PFT Live Friday. A lifelong Dallas Cowboy, helping bring 3 Lombardis to the franchise while carving out a 15-year Hall of Fame career of his own. He couldn't be more dissatisfied with the team going into the 2024 offseason. He told PFT Live Friday that he's tired of the team failing to reach expectations, suggesting that everyone, from Dallas's star players to team owner Jerry Jones, is losing credibility and respect. Quote, I'm tired of being sold on what the Cowboys could be. I'm tired. I've had enough of it because I'm more about what the Cowboys really are and who we really are and who we were. That's where I'm at. That's where everyone else is at. How do you allow this to happen? End quote. Now, Smith was surprised that Jones didn't replace head coach Mike McCarthy following the last playoff flop, suggesting the way the team finished 2023 is not becoming of the Dallas Cowboys' mystique, respect, and the brand. Truth is, he added, the respect has been lacking for years within formerly America's team. Nobody wants to fight no more. No one wants to fight hard anymore. They want to say, oh, we're the Cowboys. Tell me how good I am. Check out my Instagram posts. See me on my podcast. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm everything without doing anything. Oh, and everybody's patting them on the back. Oh. People want to give them so much without doing nothing. That's what they're living off of, is what happened in the past, not what's going down right now. They're not establishing their own legacy, let alone building off the legacy that was established. In the end, Jones is the one who oversees it all, and Smith, who played all 13 of his Cowboy seasons under the polarizing owner, believes former Super Bowl winning executive is losing major credibility. And if you're losing credibility, you're losing respect. You lose respect, you have no honor. Things have to change. I mean, it's like we went out and played with our hands tied behind our backs, or we left our minds up in Frisco and didn't even take it over to AT&T Stadium in Arlington. It was such a disappointing thing. It was just bad. It's bad all the way around. I even hate talking about it because I feel responsible. I feel like I could have helped, and I don't know how, but yeah, it was that bad. I got to agree. The Cowboys not only lost the mystique, but they've also lost the title of America's team to, of course, Detroit. All right, hey, let's keep going, shall we? The NFL, there's a report out. Let's see. Thank you. Win Sunday for Patrick Mahomes would mean many things. He'd become only the fifth quarterback in NFL history to have won 3 Super Bowls. He'd be alone in third place for most playoff victories for a signal caller with 15. He would be the first back-to-back champion in the National Football League in 2 decades. He would also become $1.25 million richer. Yes. Mahomes has that incentive built into his contract, which currently gets him more cash flow over a 4-year span than any player in NFL history. Between 2023 through the 2026 season, Mahomes is scheduled to make $210.6 million. And a win against San Francisco on Sunday will make that $211.85 million. Mahomes has one of the most unique contracts in the NFL. Here's why. He signed a massive 10-year, $450 million contract extension with Kansas City Chiefs in 2020 that, despite its huge numbers, was viewed as a team-friendly deal. Thank you. Nice shaking. Due to there being less guaranteed money than typical in quarterback deals. This summer, the league saw a flurry of quarterback contract deals in terms of average annual value. Jalen Hurts became the highest paid QB in league history in April. Lamar Jackson topped him a few weeks later. In July, Justin Herbert stood at the top, and in week 1 of the season, Joe Burrow grabbed the crown with an average annual value of $55 million. Mahomes and the Chiefs have been working for months to restructure his deal, which had always been the plan within a few years of signing the 2020 extension. Now, in September, the two sides agreed to a restructured deal that moved money around in the existing deal to get an even greater cash flow. The contract is one that's meant to be reworked every 3 or so years. So long as Mahomes continues to play like the best player on the planet, it's likely that as long as he maintains this level of play, the Chiefs will rework his deal again following the 26th season. The contract pays Mahomes an extra $1.25 million each year that he wins the NFL Most Valuable Player award and gets the Chiefs to the AFC Championship game. He hit that mark last season, but this year he finished 7th in MVP voting, so he didn't get that extra cash. I got a strange neck. Mahomes' cap hit in 2024 is currently at $59.8 million, according to sources with access to the league's internal salary cap system. That number should actually be $58.55 million, since he didn't win the MVP and thus didn't get the $1.25 million extra. And should the Chiefs lose Sunday, that number would further decrease by $1.25 million. Interesting, isn't it? Yes. No matter what the number is, though, the Chiefs are certain to get Mahomes' cap number lower for 2024 by the start of the new league year in March, which is coming up very fast, kiddies. A simple contract restructure should save the team roughly $37 million in cap space, and Mahomes would have a cap hit in 2024 in the low 20s. That would give the Chiefs a little breathing room to re-sign pending free agents like cornerback Ladarius Sneed or defensive tackle Chris Jones. It would also give Kansas City an opportunity to trade for or sign a wide receiver. Very interesting. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, let's excuse me for a moment. I got to do a little scratching. Thank you. Okay, let's hit some basketball news. Kyle Lowry plans to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers after agreeing to a buyout from the Charlotte Hornets, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. Lowry landed in Charlotte after his former team, the Miami Heat, traded him and a first-round pick for Terry Rozier. The rebuilding Hornets had little reason to hold on to a veteran like Lowry, so they have now negotiated a buyout that frees him to join a team he has been linked to for particularly his entire year and career. Lowry is a Philadelphia native. He played college ball in Villanova. The 76ers have pursued him in the past, most notably ahead of the 2021 trade deadline, but ultimately failed to complete a deal. Now, after nearly 2 decades away, the 6-time NBA All-Star is returning home to Philadelphia. The 76ers will need every ounce of production he can provide with Joel Embiid sidelined after knee surgery. They have struggled on both ends of the floor. Trade deadline deal for Buddy Hield should go a long way offensively. Both Patrick Beverley and Jaden Springer also moved at the deadline. The 76ers needed a tough, defensive-minded guard for their bench. Embiid's absence also created a need for a bit more ball handling behind ascending all-star guard Tyrese Maxey. Lowry can provide both. At 37, Lowry is well past his time. In 37 games for the Heat, he has averaged this season just 8.2 points per game, his lowest figure since becoming a full-time starter back in 2011. However, as the 23 postseason proved, he is still more than capable of impacting games in a smaller role. He was shooting 38.5% on three-pointers for the Heat earlier this season. He is still a rugged defender that plays far bigger than his size. The 76ers are doing all they can to remain afloat with Embiid out. There's no telling at this point whether he will be able to return this season. If he does, Lowry will be a valuable supporting piece on a playoff roster around him. And if he doesn't, well, having another veteran point guard in the building will help this team weather the storm the best they can. Okay, we'll have more sports in just a little bit. But right now, kids, time for the scoreboard. That's right. We got scores. Oh, we got scores. We got SCORES. Yes. Oh, Buddha. Yep. Okay. Let's rock this Molu. Let's rock this Molu melange. Yes. All right, let's do this. Let's get over to, don't you get mad at me. Let's go to Live Score and get you all the scores from Saturday. Let's go to the major reason some people love what we do, and that is hockey scores. Yes, we got some hockey scores. I said hockey. All right, let's rock, let's ride, and let's do this. Okay, here are the scores from the National Hockey League in Saturday. It was, of course, Hockey Night in North America, of course, Hockey Night in Canada, Hockey Night in the U.S. You've got the deal. Excuse me. Buffalo Sabres lost to St. Louis Blues 3-1. In overtime, the Detroit Red Wings lost. Lost? No, let's try that again. In overtime, the Detroit Red Wings won over the Vancouver Canucks 4-3. Dallas Stars over Les Canadiens de Montreal 3-2. Calgary Flames over the New York Islanders 5-2. The Washington Capitals blanked the Boston Bruins 3-0. Florida Panthers blanked the Colorado Avalanche 4-0. Carolina Hurricanes over the New Jersey Devils 1-0. Tampa Bay Lightning over the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-2. Ottawa Senators over the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-3. Philadelphia Flyers over the Seattle Kraken 3-2. Winnipeg Jets beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-1. And the Nashville Predators edged out the Arizona Coyotes 5-4. And in a game still in progress, the nightcap from a doubleheader on Hockey Night in Canada, the Kings of Los Angeles lead the Oilers of Edmonton by a score of 0-2. Let's go to the Ontario Hockey League. Can we go to the Ontario Hockey League? Oh, wait a minute. Was I in error? Yeah, LA Kings 2, Edmonton Oilers nothing. Let's go to the Ontario Hockey League, if we may, and get you updated on them. The Ottawa 67s over the Kitchener Rangers by a score of 3-2. The Flick Firebirds, Olay! Defeated the Brantford Bulldogs 3-1. Saginaw Spirit took care of the Erie Otters 5-2. Sarnia Sting over the Guelph Storm 3-2. The Windsor Spit Ting Fires over the Owen Sound Attack 7-4. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. You leave the hockey to them. Beat the Niagara Ice Dogs 2-1. And the Barrie Colts defeated the Kingston Frontenacs 4-3. In the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, get back, you silly thing. Okay, we done that. There we are. Okay, in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, it was the Sherbrooke Phoenix over the Blainville Boisbriand Armada 6-2. The Chicoutimi Sanguines over the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles 5-2. Drummondville Voltiers slam danced Moncton Wildcats by a score of 8-6. Gatineau Olympique defeated the Rimouski Oceanic 5-2. Val d'Or Fouriers over the Victorville Tigres. Tigres, yeah. Tigers, yeah. Victorville Tigers to Victorville Tigres over the Val d'Or Fouriers 7-0, and Halifax Mooseheads over the Charlottetown Islanders 7-0. In the WHL, Moose Jaw Warriors over the Calgary Hitman 5-2. Prince Albert Raiders over the Brandon Wheat Kings 7-3. Regina Pats over the Edmonton Oil Kings 9-4. Saskatoon over Saskatoon Blades over the Swift Current Broncos. No, excuse me. Yeah, that's correct. 3-2. Thank you guys for lighting up the winners. In overtime, it was Medicine Hat Tigers over the Red Deer Rebels 5-4. Portland Winterhawks over the Seattle Thunderbird 4-1. Prince George Cougars over the Victoria Royals 9-6. Everett Silvertips over the Spokane Chiefs 7-6. Oh, Prince George Cougars 9-6. Everett Silvertips over the Spokane Chiefs 7-6. Vancouver Giants in the third period lead the Wenatchee Wild 5-2. And the Kamloops Blazers lead the Kelowna Rockets 4-3. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Do we have anything from the AHL? Yes, we do. Here we go. All the scores from the AHL. Go Lac-a-Death. Lavelle Rocket over the Toronto Marlies 7-1. Belleville Senators over the Utica Comets 5-4. Lehigh Valley Phantoms, a 2-1 winner over Bridgeport Islanders. Charlotte Checkers over the Cleveland Monsters 4-1. Manitoba Moose over the Grand Rapids Griffins 4-3. Providence Bruins over the Hartford Wolfpack 4-1. Iowa Wild over the Tucson Roadrunners 5-4. Milwaukee Admirals over the Texas Stars 2-1. Syracuse Crunch over the Rochester Americans 3-2. Rockford Ice Hogs over the Chicago Wolves 2-1. San Diego Gulls over the Calgary Wranglers 7-4. Coachella Valley Firebirds over the Henderson Silver Knights 4-0. San Jose Barracuda over the Bakersfield Condors 4-2, and the Colorado Eagles over the Abbotsford Canucks 3-2. That is your hockey scores, pro and pro and minor league. There we go. Now let's get over to football, aka soccer. On a Saturday filled with excitement. Let's go to the Premier League. Manchester City over Everton 2-0. Fulham over Bournemouth 3-1. Liverpool over Burnley by the same score 3-1. Sheffield United over Luton Town 3-1. Tottenham Hotspur over Brighton 2-1. Brentford over Wolves 2-0, and Newcastle United over Nottingham Forest 3-2. In La Liga action, it was Villarreal and Deportivo Alaves tied at 1. Osasuna over Real Sociedad 1-0. Real Madrid over Girona 4-0. And Las Palmas over Valencia 2-0. In Series A, Italy, it was Lazio over Cagliari 3-1. Roma lost to Inter 4-2. And Torino and Sassuolo tied at 1. In Das Bundesliga, it was Augsburg and Leipzig in a 2-2 tie. Borussia Mönchengladbach and Darmstadt ended in a goose egg tie. Eintracht Frankfurt over Bochum went to a 1-1 tie. Union Berlin 1-0 winner over Wolfsburg. FC Heidenheim over Werder Bremen 2-1. And Bayer Leverkusen defeated Bayern Munich 3-0. In Ligue 1 in Francais, Linz over Strasbourg 3-1. And Paris Saint-Germain over Lille 3-1. Third place playoff in the African Cup of Nations, South Africa and DR Congo ended in a goose egg tie. And the finals of the AFC Asian Cup, Qatar over Jordan 3-1. And get back there, kindly get back there, come on. One more time, get back there, come on. Thank you. We did that. We haven't done, where are we here? There we go. Bundesliga League 1. Oh, we forgot. We got a hook Saturday because we're on Sunday right now. It's Super Bowl Sunday officially. Sorry we're on a bit late, but that is my fault. In Championship Soccer in England, Ipswich Town and West Bromwich Albion ended at a 2-2 tie. Blackburn Rovers over Stoke City 3-1. Preston North End over Cardiff City 2-0. Swansea City over Hull City 1-0. Leeds United over Rotherham United 3-0. Bristol City over Middlesbrough 2-1. Queen's Park Rangers and Norwich City tied at 2. Southampton over Huddersfield Town 5-3. Sunderland over Plymouth Argyle 3-1. Leicester City over Watford 2-0. In League One action in England, Barnsley over Leyton Orient 2-1. Oxford United and Blackpool tied at 1. Burton Albion defeated Bristol Rovers 2-1. Cheltenham Town over Cambridge United 1-0. Portsmouth beat Carlisle United, same score, 1-0. Derby County and Shrewsbury Town tied at 1. Lincoln City beat Fleetwood Town by 1, 2-1. Northampton Town and the Bolton Wanderers ended in a 1-1 tie. Port Vale and Stevenage deuced up at 2. That's 2-2, ballet score. Reading over Carlton Athletic 2-0. Exeter City over Wigan Athletic 2-1. And Wycombe Wanderers, they're the Wanderers. They're the Wanderers. You go around and round and round and round and round. That's right. In League Two England action, no, we'll just do the ones that we're familiar with here. Because there's a lot of scores here, and with the time we have, we gotta cut things. In Liga MX Clausura, Necaxa over Toluca ended in a 3-3 tie. Guadalajara over Juarez 2-1. CF America over Leon 1-0. Cruz Azul blanked Atlético de San Luis 3-0. Tigres over Club Santos Laguna 3-0. Monterrey over Pachuca 3-2. And for the rest of the football scores, hi there. Why are you doing this to me? Huh? Can we go back, please? Button has been pressed. Thank you. Because I see a score from the land down under. We must. This is going to be freaky. We don't need the downloads. We don't need downloads. Thank you. Let's get to the scoreage that we need to get to, and that is from our friends in Australia. And you're doing it again. You do. I touch the button. You don't mess up. Teleprompter. I touch the button 2 times. You're not supposed to mess up. 3rd time is the charm. You're supposed to. Oh boy. Football. Come on, football. Thank you. Let's go to Saturday. Yes, it is Sunday, but we got action on Saturday to do. Thank you. Okay, let us just fling a wonder here. See, we get these scores from live scores, and we pick and somewhat choose. Here we go. In the A-League in Australia, it was MacArthur FC over Melbourne Victory, 1-0. Brisbane Roar over Melbourne City, 5-1. And Sydney over Central Coast Mariners, 3-1. Yay. Okay, that is your soccer coverage right now. So we go bye-bye with the soccer, and hello. Do we do basketball? Yes. Hello, basketball. Let's pump up. Okay, we did all the scores from the regular season of the NBA. Let's see. Here we go. NBL Australia, the National Basketball League. Tasmania Jack Jumpers over the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, 94-67. Perth Wildcats over the Cairns Taipans, 117-88. And Melbourne United, a 94-81 win over the New Zealand Breakers. Yay. In Basketball Super League in Canada, it was the London Lightning over the Sudbury Five, 141-120. Yeah. Give me back there to 125. 141-125. That's your basketball report. Ain't you glad? Tomorrow's, of course, the Super Bowl. You can watch that on CBS if you are so inclined, or you can just turn off Tony Romo Tony Romo and Jim Nantz and watch the game on Nickelodeon. Ian Eagle and Nate Burleson, among others, are going to be a part of Nickelodeon's alternate coverage. It's going to be fun, I will tell you. Someone's going to get slimed. Yay! Hey, it's 21 minutes past the hour of midnight. Happy Sunday, everybody. We have been on the air for about 35 minutes. That means we have about 15 minutes left. Can we do it? Of course we can. How can we? I'm going to show you. Because guess what? It's time to get you into the golf world. That's right. We got to talk golf now here on the broadcast. We have two tours, Live Golf and the PGA Tour, up and at 'em. So we're going to get you some scores. By the way, don't forget CBS and Nickelodeon, Sunday at 6:30. They're going to be on all day Sunday. The one show you should watch is the salute, if not the tribute, to the NFL Today, which will be on at 12 noon Eastern Time on many of the CBS stations. This program was recorded. I wish ours wasn't. No, ours is never recorded because ours is very, very, very happy. Okay, in the weather-plagued Waste Management Phoenix Open, we say weather-plagued because I think the first round was postponed. The second round was, I guess, done quick. And the third round has been suspended, so they're not done yet. But right now we can tell you that Canadian Nick Taylor, has one shot lead over Sahith Theegala, 13 under for Taylor. Theegala, 12 under. Doug Gim is at 11 under, as is Andrew Novak. And Jordan Spieth is at 10 under. It's looking good. Yes, it is. Okay, those are the top five. Do we have? Oh yes, we gotta get Leave Golf. Now let's see. Do we have golf? Yeah, we'll pump up the golf here. Okay. Some big news. Don't know if it's really big, but yeah, it is. Dustin Johnson and Bryson DeChambeau entered the final day of Leave Golf's Las Vegas in lockstep on the leaderboard, with world number 3 Jon Rahm not far behind. The star-studded final threesome took to the course at Las Vegas Country Club, and if things can now proceed, and the three major champions battled the elements, their golf swings, and each other, with Johnson emerging victorious at 12 under thanks in large part to a late back nine charge. Johnson's 12 under total was just enough to clip Peter Uihlein in the penultimate group, as well as defending league champion Taylor Gooch by a single stroke. Both Uihlein and Gooch had previously served as Johnson's teammates on his 4-acre squad, but have since been moved on to Range Goats and Smash, respectively. Johnson's victory in Las Vegas marks his third on Leave Golf, and the first of which that did not require a playoff. Johnson said when interviewed, "It's a great win, and obviously today was tough. No kidding, they had rain. I knew it was going to be tough, obviously, with the conditions, but a lot of really good players were right around the lead. I knew I was going to have to play well if I wanted to win. Got off to a little bit of a rocky start. I was hitting really good shots. They were just ending up in poor spots. I was hitting the shots I wanted to. I just was not playing the wind right. The two-time major champions' day began in dream fashion. A birdie on the par 5 first pushed him past DeChambeau and gave him the solo lead. That was as easy as it would get for the former world number one, as blustery conditions and cool temperatures persisted, posing problems for most of the field. Johnson closed out his front 9 with a pair of bogeys across his final 4 holes and opened the door for others to walk through. DeChambeau was first to try as he went to the back 9 with the lead before a poor swing coupled with some poor decision-making led to a double bogey on number 10. Johnson struggled, continued, and so does mine. Continue with our teleprompter. Can we please get to leave golf here? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, we have a little issue here. Our little poor teleprompt is not ticking here. There it is. There it is. No, there it is. There. No. Come on, get back there. There we go. Thank you. We're getting close to the rock hard end here. Let's see. Come on. Johnson closed out his front 9 with a pair of bogeys across his final 4 holes, opened the door for others to walk through. DeChambeau was first to try as he went to the back 9 with the lead before a poor swing coupled with some poor decision-making led to a double bogey on number 10. Johnson's struggles continued with one more drop shot on the 11. These mistakes from the final group coincided with runs from Yulin, Jason Kokrak, and Matthew Wolf. And once Rahm made a birdie on 10 and Johnson regained his last shot a few holes later, they were running 6 wide at the top of the leaderboard. The Spaniard looked primed to enter the winner's circle in just his second Leave Golf start, but similar to Leave Golf, Mayakoba, Rahm faltered down the home stretch. Kokrak and Wolf followed suit and cut the list of potential winners in half. A clutch par from Oline on the 18th set the clubhouse pace at 11 under. That was matched moments later when Gooch's eagle effort on the par 5 first. His final hole of the day narrowly missed. Johnson remained on the golf course and maintained his cool, collective demeanor that we have grown accustomed to see. And keeping pace with the birdies ahead with one of his own on the par 5 15th. Johnson cruised past the others with another on the par 3 17th. Once his iron shot from right rough to the final hole settled 20 feet from the pin, the 39-year-old knew the title was his, so congratulations. Okay, we are in the countdown, folks. We are nearing the hallelujah of hallelujahs. Anyway, let's, I'm watching the final CBS Sports Network pre-Super Bowl broadcast. So if you know what's going to happen, be thankful. Simple. It's going to be a fun telecast. I'm going to watch it on Nickelodeon. Then, yes, we will have a Sunday show. Yes, we're going to have a Sunday show. Congratulations. Yes, we're going to have a Sunday show right back here. Tomorrow at midnight Eastern, right after all the glad and happy hungings are done, we will have a hour long, midnight to 1. We're going to keep it on that hour. If we do go over it, that's okay. we're going to have a super packed Super Bowl post show. We can't show highlights. We can't air much because we would be copyright stricken here on YouTube, and we don't need to do that. Hey, Matthew, how goes it? We made it. We were a bit late, but we're here, and we are about 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're 15 minutes away from ending this year. Not 15 minutes, no. Is it? Yeah, 15 minutes. We came on at 11:45, so we got about 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. Yay! Okay. Oh, I'm doing well. What's the situation with studio? How's that coming along? Well, didn't do much today because I was at Blood Bash, but Sunday, right after the Super Bowl, right now, it's still getting cleansed. And Monday, I talked to my brother's keeper, among other things, to see if they can get me if they have a computer chair, mattress, desk, nightstands, and a couple more chairs. That's all coming up in that little area. Okay, I think we have done our sports bit, and now for all you ginormous fans out there of our beloved thing we love to do because it shows. You want to, oh, no wonder. There we go. Come on. Come on. Turn on. Thank you. Okay, hang on. 1, 9, 4, 7, okay, CBS Sports about to go. CBS Sports Network is about to do their sign off for their pre Super Bowl show. Yay! Hallelujah! He's all here. Okay. Let's see, what can we do, guys? I mean, I would personally love to find out what we can do. Okay, I think there we are. Okay, got a little tsunami here. Okay, shall we? We shall. We shall indeed. Okay, as soon as we get our act together here, we'll get you some entertainment news. Boy, we're having fun trouble here. Doot. Boom. Okay, come on. Boom. The teleprompter is going wacky, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. CBS is going to air the Super Bowl in 4K. You heard me, 4K. For the first time, CBS will air a Super Bowl in 4K resolution, giving fans an ultra-sharp view of the action in Vegas. Now, while many Americans now have 4K televisions and can watch a plethora of 4K programming on streaming services, finding the Super Bowl in 4K might be more of a challenge. For viewers using an over-the-air antenna, the game will not be carried in 4K. Also, those streaming the game on Paramount Plus will have to sell for 1080p. Instead, CBS said it would make the 4K feed available to select multi-channel video programming distributors. Several major distributors said they'll make the 4K feed available for viewers. For instance, DirecTV said the Super Bowl will be available on 4K, but not by watching a local channel. Instead, viewers will need to go to channel 105 to see the game. So, similarly, Dish Network customers will need to go to channel 146 to find the game in 4K. YouTube TV customers subscribe to the 4K Plus add-on can stream the Super Bowl in 4K, so says parent company Alphabet, aka Google. Fubo TV said it will make the game available in 4K for those with certain devices. The streamer has a list of 4K compatible devices on its website, but many cable companies simply don't have the capacity yet to carry 4K broadcast live, given the large amount of data 4K signal carries. For those unable to view the game in 4K, CBS said the game will be in 1080p HDR, but CBS said even for those without access to 4K, the broadcast quality will be high. HDR expands the ability of a television set to better display details in shadow and bright scenes. CBS said wide color gamut enables a display to present a broader and more vivid range of colors. Together, HDR and WCG offer viewers a brighter and more colorful viewing experience. Now, another factor to consider is whether a 4K broadcast is even worth it. Yes. Is it worth it? Well, according to Panasonic, a person would need to sit within 7 feet of a 70-inch television to enjoy the benefits of high resolution. If you sit around 9 feet away from your TV, you need a pretty large TV screen to fully appreciate the 4K UHD resolution. Yes. And who gives a flying Fujian about Taylor Swift? In fact, when we do the recap of the Super Bowl, sorry to say, those of you Swifties are going to be disappointed. We are not going to mention her at all. No mention of Miss Swift will be made here. Okay, where are we here? Let's get to the button again. Yes, we must get to the button. Okay, now, let me see if this one is that we should report. Tutti fruity. Okay, are we ready? By the way, spring training begins, I do believe, next week. Yay. Alrighty. Also, from inthemagic.com, or .net, insidethemagic.net, it's no secret that Bluey has taken the world by storm since arriving on Disney Plus, and the beloved series from Ludo Studios has cultivated a massive fan following, especially with adults. However, one episode seems to have a global appeal that has viewers absolutely spellbound. From magic xylophone to cricket, the series has truly captured the world by the heartstrings. But one episode that has countless viewers tuned in is Sleepy Time. Now, although the series just completed its third season, this emotionally charged dreamscape from season 2 utilizes so many elements that make the show worth watching. The episode Sleepy Time has been the subject of discussion in and out of the Bluey fandom for some time, but some outlets like Upworthy call it the best 8 minutes of TV ever made. The question is, why? The answer is simple. The beloved series from Bluey creator Joe Broom has often been described as a show about parenting that kids can watch too, and that energy is undoubtedly felt in Sleepy Time. Tots adjusting to sleeping alone rather than sharing a bed with their parents or siblings is an expected milestone in many families, and Upworthy's Anne Renaud elaborates on the show's realness when she wrote a kids' show acknowledging that children frequently end up in parents' or siblings' beds is refreshing to see. So real. Second of all, the tenderness with which Bingo's budding independence is handled is just lovely. People often praise Bluey as a show that depicts good parenting examples, and it does, but it does that while being real. There's one episode where Chili, Bluey, and Bingo's mom says, I just need 20 minutes where no one comes near me, and moms everywhere felt it in their bones. The episode had little in the way of dialogue, but the stars of the show are the visual and soundtrack, presenting a dreamy trip across the solar system set to Holst, Jupiter. As the viewer is pulled into Bingo's dreams, the emotional weight of the short episode hits them like a freight train. Some of the show's best episodes are driven more by emotion rather than reason or relatability, and this one is the finest example. Although having previously been exposed to how powerful classical music can be when set to a visual medium, uh, we can certainly say that people were unprepared for the weight of the episode's ending upon first viewing. And I will tell you, Bluey is an awesome show. Thank you very much. We continue. We continue, even though our button pushing no. From our friends at Variety, the answer to the question Jeopardy executive producer Amayan Bialik's firing. We were forced into having two hosts, but hope to continue working with her. Now, so there you go on that. We just read it in the simple form. Hey, LDG, happy Super Bowl Sunday. All right. The executive producer, David Shore, explains why The Good Doctor is ending after 7 seasons, although we all know the real reason why. It's called strike. Why end The Good Doctor? Was it ABC's decision? Did the show run its course? Well, executive producer David Shore said it was a little bit of both, but I have a feeling it was also because of the strike. Years ago, when he was doing another show, well, this is him talking. Years ago, when I was doing another show, someone asked, do you know how the show is going to end? He said, yes, I know exactly how this show will end. One day I'll get a call from the network, said Shore, during the drama's panel at Saturday's Television Critics Tour. On that show and this show, we've been lucky enough to plan the ending we want to do. This has been a weird year. Only doing 10 episodes is unfortunate. They originally planned for 10, but being able to go out on your own terms is a blessing. We get to plan a grand finale and do something fans will love, added executive producer Liz Freeman, who was loath to tease what to expect from the final episode, including which former cast members may or may not return. The Good Doctor from Sony Pictures Television and ABC Signature is the second running ABC drama to come to an end this season, joining Station 19. It's also the latest series that premiered during the 2017-2018 season to wrap up with its upcoming 7th season, along with Station 19, CBS's Young Sheldon, SWAT, and SEAL Team. It stars and is executive produced by Freddie Highmore. So there you go. We say, good job, Good Doctor. You deserve all the applause. Awful Announcing reports that imagine starting the TV show and making up the rules on the fly. That's what the NFL Today on CBS did when it began in 75. It was a live 30-minute pregame show setting up Sunday's games as well as doing highlights for halftime, then a live postgame show. Well, it's all old hat now. It was the NFL Today that set the standard for many studio programs that adorn sports television these days. Now, this Sunday, CBS will look back at the start of the NFL Today in the documentary You Are Looking Live, the show that changed sports television. It specifically focuses at the era from 1975 through 1990. Now, history buffs will know, if you watch YouTube, you will see an earlier version of the NFL Today with Pat Summerall and Jack Whitaker from a very sparse, quote-unquote, CBS Sports control room. And it wasn't until they changed the format a bit and put it in CBS Sports Control, monitors everything, great set, and had Brent Musburger, Phyllis George, Irv Cross, and in later times, Jimmy the Greek would join, etc., and so forth. That's the first, and the show came together when CBS Sports president Robert Whistler wanted a live show that would set the table for the NFL games on Sunday and keep viewers updated on games with highlights at halftime and then after the game with a complete post show. NBC quickly imitated with its own 30-minute program hosted by Brian Gumbel, but CBS had the bigger markets thanks to its NFC package and the bigger audience. NFL Today had personalities who were larger than life, and the show itself took off in incredible fashion. It is tomorrow at noon Eastern Time. I believe it starts at noon. Please watch, and I hope people do the watching. If you miss it, it'll probably be on Hulu. Let's see. What out? All right, hang on there, boys and girls. Okay, I think. Whoa, we're over. We're over. We have just went over our little show here, our little time here because of things going on here. Let's check out if we got any more. Let's see if we got any other little news slots here. If not, then we are done. Yay! Well, I will tell you this. We have covered it all. So we will see you Sunday night, right after the Super Bowl, midnight Eastern to 1 a.m. with our super packed Super Sunday Super Bowl post show. Scores, sports news, anything coming out of Vegas, etc. It has been a fun stream. It has been a great stream. It's been a confusing week, but we all survived. So enjoy the Super Bowl on CBS. But if you don't like Tony Romo and Jim Nantz, and you got to like these guys, they're good. Switch over to Nickelodeon. Have your kids watch too, because it is going to be a historic moment in the annals of television history. And with that, that's it. Thank you. Midnight Eastern. We might be a little late, but like we were tonight. So let's just say midnight, 12:30. We have to follow, of course, broadcast rules. And trust me, they're going to be some toughies. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for tuning in. I am Steve the Baxman Baxley. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network. Thanks for putting up with our lateness. You know there's going to be more. But we hope you enjoyed. And tomorrow, we might do some things. I have no idea what, but it's going to be fun. Thanks, everybody. Good night. God bless. And as always, from my heart, forever. Thank you. Good night. And see you Sunday.